I got no hands.
Alright.
Apologize. And I'm filming.
Tire gauge, the one upstairs.
Over here.
I bought.
I didn't.
Okay, I thought. Well, no, I put it in my shirt and now it's gone. So. I put it in my pocket. And I've got no idea.
I love it.
I love the bulky. They don't feel like they're separating or anything, so.
Well, no, they look fine. It's just that they tramp a little bit.
Yeah, they tramp a little bit. I'm gonna
And
go
we really
wipe
don't
off
know.
my hands
Well,
and then
because.
we'll go. So.
Wham, 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 wham,
Wham, wham, wham, wham. They get some flat spots. They were Texas tires. You know, they sat up probably in a parking lot in the hot sun.
What we got to do
And
is
then you get a flat spot on
ourselves
it.
a
So.
gas station that's got a decent tire gauge, and then we got to figure out what to do about that valve back there.
I didn't see any problem.
Well, the air chuck wouldn't take, or wouldn't transfer air.
Dang it.
Other stuff. Beer.
Look at this.
Well, there it is, boys.
Gosh. I can't see any of them.
Majestic, ain't it?
There it is, guys. The clouds.
Makes your American heart beat within your breast.
Perfect, thank you. My daughter has a hiking stick,
Okay.
and we've been to a lot of state parks and national parks, and we actually hiked here, but at that time they didn't have these medallions now that they have. And so I've been collecting the medallions that she had back in the day, and so now we're adding them to her walking stick. So they got quite a few selection here.
So what do you do with those? Looks like.
She has a hiking stick.
Oh, so they wrap around it, kind of, or?
Yeah, you nail them to it. So all along the handle, there are these medallions that go on there.
That's cool, dude. I want to do it now.
She probably has, I don't know, 20 or 25 on her stick. So
She might need a longer stick.
yeah, well, she's been here and we've hiked this, but we never bought the medallions because she didn't start it till she was later in life. And so now I get a chance to come back and get all the medallions for her. So
Cool, man.
So I bought one at the Badlands. And this one's 7 and this one's 6. So cheap medallions, and
Yeah, it's sentimental. Cool.
Oh yeah, no.
Higher. To the right.
To the right, as okay there.
Your right, or my right, sorry. Lower.
That would be your right.
Your left. Both your right.
Are you sure?
A little to your left.
A little to my left.
Down. A little more. A little more. One more time.
Honey, put it up where it's supposed to
Oh,
be.
that's perfect. That's it right there.
Okay. So what are we gonna do?
What do you mean? We just did it.
Here we are at Mount Rushmore National Monument. As you can see, it's a bright, sunshiny day, and actually, that's what we're looking at right now. Could have been better. Could have been better, but that's the way it is in the road trip. You don't know what you're gonna get. Life is like a box of chocolates. So there you are. Can we walk? I wonder if we can walk down there. There's a trail that goes. I think we
Yeah, they
can.
say it's a trail on that side.
Yeah.
It's about 400 steps.
400 steps.
400 steps.
It's hardly worth doing.
Yeah, that's what the guy say. Go that way and it's 400 steps.
Oh, you mean like 400 steps?
400.
Okay, not
Yeah.
400 steps
Yeah.
as in your Fitbit.
Is there,
Okay.
is there a chance we'll see a nose or some eyes or anything?
You can look right up their nose if you get down there far enough. I'm thinking coffee, and then we do the 400 steps down to the bottom there. So that'd be like 800.
We're going up, by the way.
Well, we're going up one way or the other. It's 400 steps.
Are you?
I've done it before. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh, is that that hike you were talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does it take you to?
Takes you to the base.
The base of it,
Yep.
which probably gives you a different view of what we're looking at right now.
That's probably about the same.
That's a polite way of putting it.
It's probably about the same.
Polite way of putting
You just get more fog in your eyes, I think.
Don't ever get old. So my grandmother used to say, Bobby, never get old.
Well, like, how do you not get old though? Die early?
It seemed to me to beat the alternative.
So are we gonna make the climb?
No,
Well, you can't get down there. You got to be able to get down there in order to get to the studio.
that way is to the trail and that way is to the studio. So
Which they're like, what are they doing? Construction? Or something?
They're renovating.
yeah.
It's really too bad because it's really
Well, they probably started
impressive.
right after.
But what I'm saying is the lighting ceremony probably isn't going on, or we wouldn't have been able to get down there for it. We'd have been able to.
Theater for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Okay. So Needles Highway. Yeah. What's that? Yep.
Yep.
Did
Drive 600 miles and then suddenly your plan kind of falls apart because you can't see the monument because of the rain. Yeah. That's how the road trip goes. You get what you get.
amen to that.
You get what you get.
Don't ever.
Get what you get and don't have a fit. There
Yep.
you go. Is this the way it's gonna go from now on? Get out of the car, camera. Okay.
All right, let's just go to this bakery down here, Baker's Cafe.
All right. All right.
It's got good reviews.
All right.
It's got good reviews. How did you have time to review this place? Right?
We're just trying to find our way.
California.
He's got time to find reviews. Go ahead. You going in?
No. Yeah.
Well, we drove reasonably fast through the Needles because there really wasn't anything to look at, except for a few trees and rocks by the road. And judging by where the overlooks were placed, I would imagine there were some magnificent views that we could have taken advantage of. But in lieu of that, we had a really nice road to drive, and drove to the point where the brakes were getting a little spongy and a little stinky. At which point, not having spent a lot of time looking at the brakes,
I'll be right there.
probably a good idea to back off.
Well, it was 20 miles an hour. We were doing 40, so 45. So.
Could have done a lot. I tell you what, that car
It's supposed to be like this slow.
through this sylvan landscape, that car was made to do that road. It really was. It's a big car. It's long. It's heavy. But,
You guys should be on this.
but really, that really was a lot of fun. Well, we're in Custer, South Dakota, at a place called Baker's Bakery and Cafe. One of the last things they have available on the menu is the breakfast burrito, and comes with a green pepper sauce and cheese and all the normal stuff. But you know, I'm not a Mexican food guy. I don't normally eat it, but this is really good. This is really good, and it's owned by a fun, vivacious lady from California who's been here for 10 years. Just a really great place to have a meal.
Okay. All right, thank you.
So, that being said,
Like this?
I'm going to go back and eat. Well, the plan for the rest of the day is we get to Rapid City and then we head east and ends up at a little town called Interior, South Dakota. We have a special treat there.
Where is it?
Well, the whole thing is you buy a $3,000 flat out Jag and fix a few things, then you go on a road trip.
Where is it?
Well, you're welcome.
You want to come out and see?
See it?
And survey the dam.
You own the place.
Yeah, I can do it.
We'll come show you.
Turns out just like Southern California.
No, I'm not kidding you. One time, I was down at my job's at the Purple Pine, and it was slippery.
So
and
your dad has a place?
Yeah, we own that too.
Oh,
so.
okay.
Anyway,
All right.
he goes back to California. But, so
Yeah.
anyways, I step on the rail for the truck to get in, and I slip. Or I was like halfway in, so my foot is in the truck, and I'm hanging on the door because my foot is stuck up between the seat, and I'm screaming, oh my God, ah. And this woman, she comes running up, she puts her hand between my car door and her Tesla. I'm like ripping my legs apart here. This guy runs around and he helps me up. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, ow. And I was like, this woman's still standing there like this so that the truck doesn't hit the Tesla. And I was just like, really? Really? This looks like my grandma's car.
Oh, is that right?
It does. Same color. It was a little
Really?
bit more of a lighter,
Yeah.
like a more silvery, like a lighter one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a common color as well.
Yeah. What year?
This is 1987.
I'm telling you, this is exactly like what
And it's
she
got the
had.
optional Gorilla top on it.
What's that mean?
It's made out of Gorilla tape.
But this does look like the body style of hers.
Oh, yeah.
It was,
Yeah, they were
because it was
common.
back in the 80s. Yeah, definitely.
You're just basically,
I've just taken 24 pictures in a second.
okay.
You'll love our buns. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, have fun. Good
Pretty sure.
luck. Pick a good one.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Trevor, you would sit next to her, but you wouldn't sit next to the girl at Wall Drug.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Concrete.
Tony's got low standards.
What?
We're going to Interior, South Dakota.
Okay.
Tony, get in the vehicle.
Whatever.
I'm asleep at the wheel and there's a curve in the highway. Yet we tear through the night like a pea out in my grave. How much further is it? Aching, so exquisite. I hope we can stop in time. Now you don't wanna dance, 'cause you're looking right through you. Oh, and the clothes that you wear with no me to stare.
What we've done is we've come to this little town in South Dakota that I came through probably 5 years ago. And the population of the town is less than 100. And so I came upon this little town and I decided just to take a trip through because there was a lot of cars around. Maybe there'd be something interesting. And in the middle of all of this was probably the best example of a 1987 Jaguar XJS that I'd seen to that point. And it just seemed such an odd thing. So I began to knock on doors and I finally got a hold of the owner of the car. And the backstory on it is that he buys cars for his grandchildren. And when they graduate from high school or college or whatever, he gives them a car. And that was the plan with this. He bought it from an estate sale in the big city and brought it out here, and I happened to see it right after he had parked it. Well, that's 5 years ago, and it's still parked. So, and now it's kind of stuffed off to the side. So I'm going to try to see if he might be interested in selling. So let's go take a look at it. Oh man. Oh man. Well, the good news is it's not starting to rust yet. The bad news is the condition of the car has deteriorated significantly. The interior, I mean, you can see that there's not a lot of wear on it. Some of the piping is gone, but the seams are split. And the dash pad is cracked in a couple of spots and the wood's starting to split. I mean, this was all really, really good. Yeah, nice trunk. See, this sort of stuff kills them. You know, the carpets are good, and actually the leather itself, I mean, you could repair that stitching. Back seat is good. The rabbits have been up, or the rabbits or rats have been up here eating the insulation off of. Oil's not bad, and it's up to full. You know, to be honest, I mean, I gotta come back 500 miles in order to pick it up. I mean, if I'm going to be objective, $1,000 top. It's worth more than 500. I mean, the glass is great. There's not, I mean, just for parts, the windshield's $300. I'll shoot him a $500 offer if he takes it.
See where he goes from there.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the first time I came through here and I saw your car out there, there was another X-Type sitting right here. And I thought, in a town of 66, that's got to be the largest per capita ownership ratio of any city in the world. One for every 33 people.
I think I'm the only one in town that has a Rolls Royce too.
Really? Are we going to be able to get a look at that? Great.
A big shed. That's full of them. I can't I gotta use a shoehorn to get my fire seal.
Is that right? I think we need to go take a look at that. We'll talk about the Jaguar later. Wow, Jerry. Look at this place. Now, you're not going to want us to let people know what town this is, right?
Tell them what bar it is.
Yeah, you tell them what bar it is? Okay. All righty. Wow, so this is a 71?
71.
71 Torino? Wow. That's gorgeous, Jerry. Now, do you buy these and restore them, or do you buy them in this
I
condition?
usually buy it in this condition.
And this is a 73 Mustang?
I think it's a
72?
72.
351 Cleveland. That's in a convertible. That's rare. Wow.
It goes pretty
Oh, I bet it does. I bet it does.
I got a little grandpa about this big, and he says, "Go fast, Grandpa, go fast."
And that's the car you do it in.
Yeah. She's gonna get that car probably someday
Is that right?
because she's a go fast girl.
Now this is what year? 40
This is 1950.
or 50? 50.
50.
Yeah,
It's got a
that's what I was
I got a
thinking.
Chrysler 360 in it.
Oh, really? A Chrysler 360.
Air conditioning. That's a
Town Coupe, Lincoln.
65 Catalina there with 41,000. I mean, it's 42,000. Now I drive it. Look at the inside.
Oh, what
It's
a
all
treasure trove, huh?
original
Wow.
42,000 miles. Oh, this is a Catalina. It's a 1955.
Oh, that's right.
with
Catalina.
40,000 miles on it. Actual miles.
Yeah.
That's the original interior. Mm-hmm. It's got the 383. Is that what they have?
389.
389.
389, yeah. Take a look at the interior on that thing. 65?
6.
66? Geez, I'm getting all these years wrong. I'm
That's got a
no
Corvette.
barn find hunter.
That's got a Corvette in again.
6-cylinder?
No, it's
Or 289?
289.
Oh, it says 289 right in the side. And what do we have here?
This is 1941. I got a letter of the guy that owned this thing, and he said he bought it just before the war, and then
Is that right?
I had the car proof. It's only got 30,000 miles.
Yeah.
It's all original interiors.
Wow. It's all original.
Yep.
Paint, it's been
painted.
repainted, but the interior is original.
That's the original paint on the wheels.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wow.
What year's the Plymouth? That purple one.
that's the 36.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
I love the paint on it.
Well, it was blue, and it was just beautiful. It had original blue with pinstripe. The hired man backed into it. So I had to go get the fender fixed. And the guy, he says, well, he said, we got to change the whole color anyway because it was original paint.
Yep. Couldn't match
So I
it.
said,
So
I'll put the purple on.
yeah, I like it.
You know, for some reason, I walked right by that Rolls Royce over there. Coupon.
Chris, look, you better try to get
Nice.
around that.
Yeah, right?
Can I open up the trunk, Jerry? Oh yeah, look at that. Gorgeous.
I undid the battery of it because
yeah.
that clock will keep going all winter.
Oh yeah.
And the battery.
Yeah. Well, that's gorgeous. You got a nice collection here, my friend.
I had people ask me, they said, oh, look, when they first walk in, they go like, oh, you're a Ford man. And they get a little further, they go like, wait a second.
Well, Ford did. No, I guess Ford did not own Rolls Royce at one point. Look at that green, that color green. That's awesome.
I love the license plate.
Yeah, Coupon.
Coupon.
Awesome. And of course, this is where the Queen Mum sits.
Yeah, so I was thinking that,
Right.
you know, we're driving back to Minnesota. You should be driving, I should be sitting in the back.
So you're saying I should shoot him a little ball offer on the Rolls Royce? Is that what you're
I
saying?
think he's going to buy a little caps.
So, your Jag's sitting there. We were looking at it, and you say it does run.
Yep.
We can fire it up.
Well, we'd have to probably put some gas in the
So I guess, you know, given the you know, sort of operation that we have here, picking them up and putting them back on the road. Would you take $500 for it?
Nope.
Okay. What would you take?
Well, you'd be embarrassed to know how much I paid for that.
Well, I don't want to know. You don't have to tell me. So what were you thinking?
Well, I wasn't even thinking about selling it.
What would it take?
Oh, we're so far off.
Okay.
I'll just keep it. I got
All right.
grandkids that are coming up, and they got like 11 of them. And
Yeah.
I might have to get one more car or two,
Yeah.
and then they all have one when I croak.
Well, that one could be a handful, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I just spent a week and a half getting this one ready to go for the trip. So, but anyway,
Yep.
yeah, if that's what I'd like to do is leave my name and number
Okay.
with you, and if things change for whatever reason, give me a ring.
Okay. If I die, then you can come and ask my grandkids. They probably give it to you.
We can only hope.
You're rising up, they're falling down. I should have stopped, but I do not know how. Just for now, let's make things right. Have some fun, or at least we'll try it. You've got your truth, and I got mine. So what the use of blowing my mind? Some kind of game where we both lose. Should I blame it if it's not you?
What's inside?
Just stuff about corn, pictures of corn, and
Really?
that's about it.
Civil auditorium.
So they must be in the process of
Yeah.
redoing that one.
Yeah, they're redoing that one right there because you can see the plywood.
So birds come and eat all that stuff.
So,
They have the fattest
hold on.
pigeons
So like,
in South Dakota.
birds just come here and just eat
You got to think.
the building?
You would if you could. Maybe have our picture taken
We gotta
with the
drive
corn
by.
cows.
Don't we have to do a drive-by?
Okay. All right.
Are we gonna do a drive-by?
How about we just go home?
Yes, let's go home.
Is that cool?
I love that sound. Well, 2.5 days, 1,500 miles, less than a quart of oil, 18 miles per gallon. and we're back. Been to the Black Hills and back, and we had a really good trip. Virtually no problems at all.
Your Gorilla Top worked out pretty good. So we had a couple of times where we had to stop and do a retape. So.
You know, and I had one time where it was just buzzing worse and worse and worse. Oh, that's gonna cut. It sounds like it's coming apart. We gotta do something about that. And it disappeared.
Yep, just ripped
blew
right
off, and it's fine.
It's fine. At least it didn't rain that much, too.
Yeah.
So
no, it
helped.
actually, you know, this. If it didn't look so disreputable, I'd drive it this way.
Maybe we can cover it with some fur, some cat hair.
So anyway,
Look good with a fur top on it.
it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and this stuff might sound funny now. We're so burned out from this.
I'm just thinking that, you know, if we got some of that faux fur and then just glued it right over the top of this, that would look really cool. And right down this middle piece, right through here.
The whole point of this is to determine what we can do to enhance the value of the car.
You take it up to Minneapolis, you'll sell it like that. That's we should have put that on there. Are you kidding me? That is amazing.
That's why I will never allow you to choose the color.
When we go to Vegas,
we're gonna paint a car.
When we go to Vegas, this is what we're putting on the
Oh
top
yeah,
of the
Vegas.
car.
I mean, that would be. It was a really, really enjoyable trip. That would have been nice to do in 3 or 4 days, but that's what we had. So we did it, and it was great. I'm hoping that what these Escape from Camp Chaos road trip type videos do is to, well, 3 things. First of all, to promote the business. Number 2, to encourage people to get their cars out and drive them. And number 3, reignite the passion for the American road trip, which I'm afraid too many of us have lost. So if you like what you see and you want to see more of these videos, like us, subscribe to us, follow us on social media, and we'll see you the next time on the Camp Chaos Chronicles.
Arrivederci.